What up? It's your boy Scuba Steve.
And I'm the Sodaholic.
Oh wait, I actually have to say it after soda this time. Oh, and I'm your boy La Chancla.
And welcome back to another podcast. Woo. I don't know how to. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty. But before we talk about Call of Duty, I want to talk about Call of Duty. The other day I took a duty. We're not talking about poop
back
today.
to the poop talk. Yeah.
We're not talking about poop no more. Even though you can go check out our playlist about poop. There's about like 5 minutes. I'm surprised we haven't talked a lot about poop this round of podcast, low key.
Pablo's been doing a good job.
Before we had a third member join, me and the first member. I'm not gonna name names because you already know who our names are, so I don't need to repeat names. Freaking. Never mind. That was.
Well, that's gonna be bleeped out. All right.
You ever just run off ideas and the only idea you can think about is poop, and you're like, I wonder how long you can talk about poop with somebody, and then you end up talking about poop for 5 different episodes. you know how creatively that is. I mean, you could talk about one thing for that long. That's just crazy.
And
yeah.
Wild at the same
and
time.
gross at the same time. Like, why would anybody talk about defecating? But anyways, let's not talk about poop.
Let's talk about Call of Duty.
More like Call of Duty.
Speaking of Call of Duty, got him.
Anyways,
so a trailer had, for a while now. People, it's been waiting for a new Call of Duty to like pop up, because the whole like every year a new Call of Duty rolls up, which I thought I forgot about it, because Modern Warfare, the current one, was like, it's pretty popping, like it's pretty good, and so I thought they were gonna keep updating it and keep the ball rolling for like another year or two, right? But no, there's that tradition where they have to drop a new Call of Duty every year, and so I think we talked about it a few weeks ago, where they drop a trailer or something, and then they dropped a teaser like last week or 2 weeks ago when this episode comes out, and then a couple of days ago they just dropped the trailer, like the whole thing. But apparently it was a whole but apparently it was a whole event.
It was
a whole like, because I thought they were just dropping the trailer. Yeah, I was just gonna wait till at 10 o'clock Pacific time. I was gonna go on YouTube, IGN.
I was expecting to like wake up like how we did the Microsoft thing, or the Xbox thing where they did the game reveal, but nah, it was a whole event. I woke up, I hopped on Warzone, and they had a whole event.
Anyway. I didn't play it because they copied Fortnite, and
yeah, I didn't know you had to go on Warzone to watch the whole freaking thing. So I had to watch some dudes. But I just ended up watching this dude stream, like a couple of dudes stream in the trailer and stuff, and I was like, this is lame because people are talking over this. I just want to watch the trailer.
All right.
And then but then the actual trailer rolled up from Call of Duty. Have you seen it on YouTube with the font that they used? It's freaking. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah, the font was like the number one thing on my list. I was like, whoa, that font is so.
I know.
I'm a follower, man. Tell me what I should think.
No, if you, it's like it was trending for a while, but the font for the Call of Duty thing was. It just looked different, and I think it's kind of cool. That's just my opinion. I mean, there's nothing to it anyway. But I guess we're just gonna talk about kind of our first impressions of the trailer and the whole experience.
I want to talk about the playthrough though, since you guys didn't get to go through it.
Oh yeah, talk about that.
So I feel like everybody had a lot of, not latency issues, but like issues getting into lobby because like there was so much traffic at 10:30 when they released it. But when you finally hop into the game, there's missions you gotta do in order to unlock, I guess, the trailer of the new game. But as you're going through these missions, you get like kind of like what happens to you in all the other Black Ops, where like you have the numbers popping up on the side of your screen and stuff. Like every now and then it'll stop and it'll play like the numbers on the side of the screen. Instead of the numbers, it was just like a little
letters.
It wasn't letters. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like it was like a callback to like the numbers
font
on the side of the screen. And
right.
you're going through it, and the first one you have to kill 5 enemies and pick up like access codes, and then the second part is you find a key, and then the third part is you go to that the point on the map to where you actually unlock the last part of whatever the trailer it is, and
right.
And since you're in Warzone, like I was expecting like there'll be people trying to mess you up, like trying to just like mess with you, and so you won't be able to see it. But like Call of Duty did a really good job in like foreshadowing this, like people are gonna mess with people, so they won't be able to actually see the release. So they made it to where you can respawn and like fly back into the map and still carry out the mission to unlock the trailer.
Right.
And so you kill 5 people, you get the things, you get the key, and then you're waiting for everyone else to finish to get to the point. And then by the time everyone finishes, you have to run to Verdansk Stadium, and then once you get to the stadium, the actual trailer starts.
Like, does the trailer happen in the game, or does it like?
It happens in the game.
Change the screen.
It happens.
Like, does it like cut to a different like screen?
No, yeah, it cuts to a different screen. Like you get to the stadium, and then it cuts to the trailer. But
it would be kind of cool if like there was like a big like screen and people just watched it in the game, you know? Like people just gathered into the stadium.
I was kind of
like
hoping
it's a theater
when they died, they like stay dead. Like that would be like, can you imagine making it all the way to the end and then all of a sudden you die and you can't see the trailer? That would suck so hard.
That would suck.
But, all right,
yeah,
and then
that would be big tough, dude.
Way that they foretold like people might die before they get to the stadium. They made it to where like you had no guns. You had to just run straight to the stadium. You couldn't. Everyone spawned in like a circle around the stadium, so nobody ran into each other and could kill anybody. And you didn't have a weapon, so you're just running you're just running. And
running.
So I really like that they thought about all these things, so like everybody can experience this at the same time without like anybody messing with them, which was really cool.
Right.
See, I'm a troll. I love people messing with others, and
yeah, because like in Fortnite,
and you would
Fortnite
be
didn't think about this kind of stuff, and people would just kill people while they're trying to watch the event.
That tone kind of like sounds like you had experienced those kind of people. I miss Travis Scott.
I did not watch Travis Scott.
Someone built a tower in front of me.
No.
But anyways, what I'm trying to say is like, the whole lead up to the reveal was awesome because like,
right.
Especially like all the old people love all the older. It's like at least from what I get from like most of the diehard Call of Duty fans, people love the older Call of Duties where they had to do with actual events, like historical events and stuff.
Yeah, like Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, like Modern Warfare. Well, wait.
I got him. I got him.
No, like World at War.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
And Black Ops 1 was what had to do with
the Cuban crisis, right?
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I don't think Black Ops 2 is more modern. But anyways, people liked those playthroughs of like actual history, and so while you're running to the stadium, they play like actual footage of this guy explaining how like communist spies work in the Cold War.
Yeah. Was he a communist spy himself?
I don't know.
Wait, you don't think the communists are still, trying to destroy a way of life? Maybe this game is one of those steps. Slay the winged beast. Sorry.
Slay the winged. What?
So, anyway, like
what
this
were they
whole
called?
like
Steps?
the screen turning dark, like how the numbers showed up while you play Black Ops, and the whole like lead up to the actual reveal was really cool, and the whole like putting thought into like making sure nobody's experience is ruined because of like stupid people was I think really big, really smart and big move on Call of Duty. Now into the actual trailer itself.
I can't believe I missed the event.
I'm kind of glad I did miss the event, because now I know I couldn't have killed people and ruin it. Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
what a dick I am.
That was my thought. Yeah, me, I mean, I didn't think we were supposed to go on Warzone, so I was just waiting on YouTube, and then, but the trailer, I mean, it was pretty cool, I guess. I mean, for the first impression, I was like, oh, it was just a Modern Warfare, but in the 80s, right? Like that's literally what I thought. I mean, it just seems that way. I mean, the story's kind of cool, I guess, and or at least from what I could tell, and that little tease with the multiplayer. I mean, yeah. I mean, again, it just feels like the updated Modern Warfare to look like, like the Cold War era. I guess aesthetically, but if I'm just hoping it. I guess, or I'm just guessing that they're gonna play this game mechanics are just gonna be almost the exact same as it is on the Modern Warfare, because it worked well. Like it was just like there was. I mean, it did have some flaws with a couple things, but at the end of it, I mean, it was just a fun Call of Duty game, well-rounded, right? But I just feel like, why would you mess that up, and with another Call of Duty? And so I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just me.
What do you think?
Everything Scuba Steve just said about the multiplayer, I totally agree with. I don't really fucking care about the multiplayer. It's always been the same. It's just a little
well,
tweaks,
I mean, they didn't reveal the multiplayer.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really care about the multiplayer, is what I'm saying. But from that trailer, I was intrigued. I thought they were going the Modern Warfare route, where it's a soft reboot, new story, same characters. But when I was watching the Gamescom that was this morning, the developers were saying this is a direct sequel to the very first one.
Yeah, it's a sequel.
So I didn't know that. So it's really cool for me to see that it's the same Wood, same Hudson, same Alex Mason, doing their shit. I did think it was funny how I feel like that song that they used is just the song that people use in trailers for the 80s now, because I've seen that in like 2 other trailers about movies in the 80s.
Yeah.
So it's, but yeah, I'm glad to see that they're going with a storyline versus Black Ops 4, where it didn't have a story. Now, what I'm hoping this means is that if this does well, I'm hoping they're gonna retcon 3 and 4, because it was kind of out of the box, like weird, and like just keep running with this version of the Black Ops era, because Black Ops 2 was cool, and the futuristic stuff I don't have a problem with, but after Black Ops 2, it's where Black Ops started getting weird, with the third one being about inside your mind, and the fourth one not even having a story mode.
A campaign. Yeah.
And it turns out they were using tally marks instead of Roman numerals for their counting. It's like, 4 lines instead of the Roman numeral for 4. So that was.
What do you mean? That's aesthetically cool.
It looks like a shield.
I would love to see a zombies mode with Reagan and all the other.
Oh, zombies is confirmed, by the way.
It is?
Is it?
Yeah, zombies is confirmed.
Makes sense.
I would think so for a Treyarch Call of Duty game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen the announcement for it like after I played the walkthrough or the reveal.
Oh, zombies. You know what the zombies should be? It should just be zombies on skateboards. Good idea, man.
Russian
So
zombies. We've done
Oh,
German Nazi
so
zombies.
smart. So
No more
smart.
Nazi zombies. It's
Actually,
actually
zombies, but
Russian
missiles.
zombies.
Missile zombies.
Zombies, but the big bad guy is the Castro impersonator from Black Ops 1.
Zombies. Hear me out. Zombies, but they're chairs.
Oh,
If you sit on a chair, you are zombie.
Reznov better be in this bitch. I swear, if Reznov is not anywhere in Black Ops Cold War, I'm beefing. I'm hella beefing. I want my Reznov.
Well, I mean, Reznov died in Vorkuta, guy.
Yeah,
So
well,
I don't
he
know
was
if
there
I mean,
in
I don't
Black
know if
Ops 2.
But in Mason's
Exactly.
mind. Are you saying like a ghost?
Yeah,
Like he's
I
still
don't need
plays in
him
the
to be
part-
alive. He's dead. He fucking died. He's like,
You know,
but I want him.
That makes sense.
I want to be like, what fucking? I forget the names.
Weaver.
He's like, they all must die. I want him to say that.
Oh,
Steiner.
Dragovich.
Recliner, lazy boy, all must die.
Is Kravchenko, Steiner, and Dragovich.
There we go.
That's yeah. It's freaking.
Anyways, the things that are confirmed is that the release date is like November 13th, I think.
Yeah.
There will be zombies,
Yeah.
and multiplayer gameplay will be released in September sometime.
September like 9th or
Is
something.
this one of those games that is going to next gen for free? Because I'm planning on getting the next gen as it comes out, but I don't know, because not all game companies are like sticking to that like free next gen copy. If this game is one of those games, sure, but like I just might wait if not.
Well, if you play Xbox, I'm pretty sure like
Is it coming to Game Pass?
No, like if you play Xbox, I'm pretty sure like it'll like the same way you put 360 games into your Xbox One. I'm pretty sure
so it
it'll
just
work like that for the Xbox.
But doesn't that just emulates the game?
Yeah, that just
It doesn't
emulates the
really,
game.
like,
Because I know I think 2K, the basketball game. I don't play the basketball game, but like they're saying their next gen game, you could buy it for this current gen, but the next gen, it's only gonna be free upgrade for like a few months, and then once that deadline hits, you have to pay for it again if you want to play it on the next gen, which is kind of whack. But some companies are doing that, so if this is one of those companies that's doing that, I'm gonna just wait. But if not, then sure, I'll get it.
Hear me out. Zombies, but Space Jam. A huge zombie Space Jam crossover.
I like the only thing I hope is like in 360 and the Xbox One and PS3 and PS4 is they all have separate servers. So like I hope they don't do the same thing for this next gen consoles coming up. I kind of hope that they combine servers, so like that you can actually play with people that have the last generation console, because not everybody's gonna get the new generation console. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do, especially if they're gonna keep doing this cross-platform thing, because like there are people with like beefy game computers, you know, beefy.
Yeah. Like,
so it wouldn't make sense why they would combine it, because if that's what they're doing with regular Modern Warfare right now, I highly doubt they're gonna separate the servers again for the next gen.
Yeah, they've been trying to push not cross-platform, but backwards compatibility. So I really do hope that they actually combine servers because that just makes a lot more sense. It might not make more sense for like money perspective, but it does make more sense for like you're pushing backwards compatibility. So like you're gonna lose money by pushing for backwards compatibility, but if you don't go the full mile and join servers, that's kind of a break. It takes away from backwards compatibility.
The CEO of Treyarch's gonna hear this. He's gonna be like, "What? Pablo said we're gonna lose money? Nah."
But I think I'm the main reason why I'm excited is because I really liked one of my favorite campaigns was World at War, and World at War was based on like actual events, and the newest one, at least based off what they said in the trailer, is that it's gonna be based on real events. So I hope that they stick to it, because you get to learn while you're playing the game, and it's real, and it provides a whole another depth of gameplay if it's like actually has historical value to it, you know? And that's what I really liked about World War II, or World at War.
You know, because I'm interested to see, because when I was watching the Gamescom conference and they were interviewing the people who made it, they were saying that they're gonna have branches in the story where it's based on your decisions. Now I'm wondering if it's kind of like Black Ops 2, or if it's gonna be more in depth, like an RPG for some games. But I'm glad to see that they're continuing with that. The things you do kind of matters in the long run.
Yeah. I heard one of the streamers yesterday when I was watching the stream. Stupid sentence. Stupid sentence. One of the streamers I was watching, he said that he was listing all of the kind of game mechanics and the features that the game was gonna have, and he mentioned somewhere in the campaign where it was like you can customize your own main character, I guess. I don't know if it's true. I don't really care. I just want to play the campaign.
Are you not Mason, or are you...
Or Woods? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking... I mean, I'll probably just research this later, so I'm not going to do this. I got lazy. It is. But it would be kind of interesting if you kind of just like customize your character, because then you'd be like a secret agent or something during the Cold War, and kind of be like this like secret operative. I don't know, man. I'm just wondering what the campaign's gonna be like. Like, is it? Because judging from what I've seen, are they gonna do like flashbacks to Nam, and then like, you know, fast forward to like present day like operations or something, or are they gonna like keep it in one timeline or something?
Well, I mean, the like, Cold War wasn't all just Vietnam. It was the
I know.
War and Vietnam and a couple other issues.
Well, I just wonder when it like you know, are they gonna do flashbacks back then to like, you know, the earlier college, like from Black Ops?
Oh, like how in Black Ops 2 they did some past and some in the future.
Yeah. Like, I think it'd be kind of interesting if they did that.
The one thing
more or less
I am super happy that Call of Duty is getting away from with Modern Warfare and this next upcoming Black Ops is that they're going away from those cutscenes where it's like a guy talking and an abstract background of like a tactical map and like weird things coming out of the ground. Like, I hated that. Like, it was just the debriefing was just abstract visuals. I'm glad they're going more with the traditional story, cutscenes, people that you can connect with, because that shit was getting annoying. Because they did that all the way up to Ghost, to...
Yeah.
I think Black Ops 2 was the only game where it didn't really do that. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy about that.
Hear me out, guys. Zombies.
Yeah. Are you guys excited for zombies, or did you wish that it died?
It's not that I wish that it died. It never interested me, you know. So it's if it's there, then it adds value, you So I have no problem against it.
I think a lot of like the Treyarch fans, I guess, love zombies, but like me personally, I don't play zombies unless like friends ask me to play zombies, then I'll play zombies.
You want to play zombies?
Yeah, I didn't like the newer zombie stuff because it's just complicated and it just added too many features to it. And I guess they got too heavy on the lore. I just like the simple World at War and the Black Ops zombies, man, where you just like boot up the map, get your weapon, pack a punch, and survive for as long as you can. But you know.
You don't like the story mode zombies, like how they had in Black Ops 2, or they tried to do in Black Ops 2?
More or less. I mean, it was kind of interesting once you kind of like unlock some of the secret stuff, but it just gets more complicated after the fact.
Yeah.
See, it's so interesting to hear you say that, because like the reason why I never got into zombies is because I didn't like the wave. I don't like wave-based game modes where you just defeat a wave and keep going. And I still didn't like the new narrative that they were trying to put into the zombies mode, because I was like, for me, it was like, you're not going all in. Like, it's still kind of the same wave base, but with a cutscene in between. You know?
Yeah, they should just have like a whole campaign, but based
maybe
on
not
zombies.
like a whole, like maybe a DLC. You know?
Just a new Call of Duty specifically for zombies.
Dude, Call of Duty can do it though. I mean, they did space, they did World War II, they're in the Cold Wars right now. Like, they can do whatever they want and still bounce back.
I think
space zombies?
I think Call of Duty just has so much leeway to do whatever the heck they want because they could just fix it the next year.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, not that thinking, but it was just like, why are they releasing like Call of Duty games over and over and over? You know,
that's what I was saying. Like in one of our previous videos, like I just feel like they should just make one end all be all Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And call it that. Just improve.
Saturated or something, you know? It just like it doesn't like it just makes the previous game not that it's bad or anything, but it's just like it just makes the previous game like, well, I don't know. It just like we know that the game is gonna like drop every year. We know that it's just gonna get boring or like at some point, right? I mean, they milk the freak out of that first game, right? And then they're just gonna milk the second game. They're just gonna keep milking it, and just being ready for the next Call of Duty game.
Oh,
I just feel like
I forgot to also say that another like confirmed is that Warzone will continue on to Call of Duty, the newest one or the new one that's coming out, the Cold War. Makes sense. Warzone will still be a thing.
Makes sense.
It's so weird to think that not too long ago, Warzone wasn't a part of the Modern Warfare thing, you know? Like, that game didn't launch with Warzone on it, and like the whole Battle Royale was just a speculation. So long ago. I can't imagine the game without it.
Yeah, like now it's just the backbone of the game. Like, I mean, I've only seen a lot of gameplay on Warzone, right? I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's not even a bad Battle Royale. I mean, like, I was skeptical. I'm not a huge Battle Royale fan, but you know, I played it when it first dropped, and I was like, it's not a bad like game.
Shout out to the first Battle Royale released by Call of Duty, Blackout. Nobody remembers it because it was bad.
I know. I remember that. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay, dude. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. So, but no, I totally, yeah. I guess with Warzone, it's like not. And the thing is too, it's like you can just get Warzone by itself.
Yeah.
Right? You don't need Modern Warfare.
It was a smart move on them, making it free. Very smart move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially since like most of the other like Battle Royale games are free. Like it's kind of it's kind of smart that they made it free, I guess.
People like Apex Legends.
I like Apex Legends better than Fortnite, to be honest. Like
I just want a Timefall 3. I don't want a Timefall 3. But
I kind of miss the advanced. How do you call it? movement system.
Oh, it's called movement shooters. I was talking to my housemate about it, or I wasn't talking. We were just talking about Timefall 2. We were just glorifying it because we love it. But I was reading a couple things, and I guess it's like this whole genre called like movement shooters. Some like games like Timefall and like Doom, where the whole game mechanic is basically just moving around a lot and just shooting. And I've been playing those types of games a lot, and I'm not used to them. And I feel like Advanced Warfare tried to be a movement shooter, right? Like that was kind of their like put their leg in the water kind of thing. And for me, it just like it felt weird, right? And so, but I personally think it's kind of like the next step to like shooters, because it's like super action packed, right? It's just non-stop freaking blah, 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 you know, and it's just
I don't know,
crazy,
man.
right?
Some games that try to go into movement shooters aren't doing so well. Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Halo 5, those games are based around movement and speed and like zipping around the battlefield. But there's only a few games that can actually pull it off.
And that's what I was thinking too, because it was
the
like
main reason why like the Halo and Call of Duty didn't get away with it is because they didn't start off that way. But like Titanfall started that way, and that's why like they're able to get away with it, because they started playing like that.
And that's what I was gonna like mention. It was like when Halo 5 dropped. Before that, it was just kind of like, you know, it was a slower FPS. And so like people were just used to like gameplay like Halo 3 and Halo Reach and like Call of Duty Black Ops and 2 and Modern Warfare and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, when they tried to dip their toes into that, it like failed because people weren't just used to it. And also it just felt weird. It just felt really weird. But yeah, I don't know what the formula is for Titanfall 2 and like Doom and those kind of games, but it just works really well. And like I just feel like it.
I have to say, for the record, and I'm sorry about this, Scuba Steve, but I kind of back Pablo in terms of Advanced Warfare, because I'm assuming Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare play the same. I tried playing Titanfall 2.
No, Infinite Warfare is more like Black Ops 3.
Oh, well, okay, never mind. But I was trying to play Titanfall 2 the other day. I only have two big concerns. Now, Titanfall 2 is great. Don't get me wrong. Titanfall 2 is great. The one thing that I didn't like when I was playing through it is that Titanfall 2 is definitely a game for, like, big map people, like, big team battle people. But, like, for me, I wanted to play, like a small lobby with no distractions, and I feel like Titanfall 2 just has a lot of that. Because even if you play a pilot versus pilot, those maps are still huge. There's still room for Titans. And there's still like random people walking around, and in other games like Infinite Warfare, for my case, you can have the similar jetpack wall run, but just in a smaller controlled area.
I feel like they should make like one of those advanced movement games that is smaller maps.
If Titanfall 2 just had smaller maps just for pilots, then dude, fuck Infinite Warfare.
No, that makes sense. But you know, I guess for me it's just like the movements in the game, like it, because people are just always constantly moving. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
All right. Closing.
But anyways,
notes.
back to Call of Duty.
Closing notes. Are you guys excited, or what do you hope that they do?
Oh wow, so we've been 30 minutes.
To like top off the game, I guess. What do you hope to see in the new Call of Duty?
I personally just hope it's not like I just hope it doesn't go back into that like blockbuster brain dead kind of storytelling like they got into a groove of doing. I mean, granted it's Call of Duty, but at the same time with this past Modern Warfare, they did a really good job of like showing like the intensity of war and like of how it affects children, families, and you know, people emotionally, the morality side of things. When fucking Pierce threw that guy off the balcony because they couldn't disarm the bombing vest.
Price.
I want intense stuff like that to happen. I want to be shocked. I want them to put things in the game that I didn't think they were gonna put in the game. I want it to be a good story. That's all I care about.
Don't be PC, bro.
I mean, like, World at War and Black Ops had pretty, like, gritty stories and gameplay and stuff. So I think it'd be interesting to see that in this game, you know, and just like see just darker stuff of the Cold War. I guess I don't know. I mean, I just want the campaign to be good too. I guess because like again, I mentioned earlier. I mean, the multiplayer is just it's just the same like style and the same game types, you know. So it's just like it's just picking up another Modern Warfare but playing it in the Cold War. So I'm just hoping for the campaign to be really, you know, just as good but even better as like, you know, Modern Warfare.
Split screen co-op campaign. That's what I want.
Bro, facts. I want
Spec Ops. We turned up. Wait, no, there is Spec Ops.
I want Spartan Ops in Cold War.
Halo, Call of Duty crossover.
I want to go to GameStop and buy Tetris in Cold War.
Zombies, but Pokemon.
Zombies. So what I hope they do is, they already like stated it in their the trailer or the reveal that they were trying to be as like historical as possible, or at least that's what they put on.
Like Assassin's Creed.
So I hope that they are, because I really liked the World at War campaign, and World at War was based on actual events, and the added layer and benefit of having a campaign that tells a story while actually being somewhat more fully like historically correct is really cool, because while playing a game you actually get to learn stuff, and that's what I really liked about World at War, was like I actually learned stuff that I didn't know. But
no, this sucks.
I hope that they do keep the historical accuracy, because that's one thing they wanted to do. Another thing is I hope that they don't have trash maps like Modern Warfare, because all the newer maps that Modern Warfare keeps releasing are trash. I really hate all the new Modern Warfare maps that they release, so I just hope. Oh, and I hope that Battle Pass, or not Battle Pass, but like, what is it? DLCs continue to be free, because I don't want to pay for more DLCs when I could just get them.
I do. I want to pay for them. Charge us all.
But yeah, I really love the graphics. The graphics were really cool.
They just look the same to me.
No, I know, but like, what is the president's name during the time of the Cold War?
Reagan.
Yeah, he looked so real. It was crazy. But I love those graphics. They're amazing.
It's weird because like people were calling Modern Warfare's graphics like a copycat of Battlefield because it looks so realistic. But I'm glad they're embracing the just that side of graphics. You know? Like there shouldn't be a claim on looking realistic. So the better it can get, the better it is. Fucking dumbass.
Anyway, I think that is it for today. I don't know. Do you guys got anything else?
I hope they piss off another dictator to where they too sue the game, because that's what happened in Black Ops 2. Yeah, I don't know his name, but there was that rebel leader that they had in Black Ops 2.
Oh, Dragovich.
No, he was.
Oh, wasn't it the one in the desert?
No,
right?
He was.
It was like Afghanistan.
He was like the guy who freed the main bad guy. And then he got punched in the face and choked out. Anyways, that guy was a real guy, and he was mad how the game portrayed him, so he tried to sue the game. I just love it. Like, this guy has a history of like torturing his people, and he's like, Call of Duty did me wrong. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Well, tune in next week.
What'd you guys think of the reveal? Leave it down in the comments.
They'll probably be like, Because we don't have anybody commenting. Anyways,
you want to be friends? You want to be YouTube friends?
Follow. I'm just kidding.
Have you guys like? No, never mind. Tune in next week.
See ya.
Tune in next week, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, bye.
See you guys.
Bye.